We're in Justin's vanity election. I'm with Jenny Byrne, who is a much sought-after consultant from politics and business and a political conservative. She has been in conservative politics provincially and federally for years and years and years. She knows what she's talking about. So let me just put this question to you. Is there a way for Erin O'Toole to win this election?
There absolutely is a way.
Because Trudeau is out there. People are saying he still attracts big crowds and he still has that great grin. Other people say it's a smirk. And that he called the election because he thinks he can win it again, even though we don't need an election. So how can Erin win it?
Well, I think right now, the issue that is starting to become the number one issue of Canadians, especially in the suburban areas, is the high cost of living, affordability, and the high cost of inflation. And I think that if that continues, I think that is definitely a path that the Conservatives should go on, because it's an issue that affects people so deeply. Inflation
and cost of living.
Yes.
But not debt so much.
Well,
when you talk about this huge debt, no one understands the trillions of dollars of debt. I don't understand it.
But the printing of money, the high debt, is what's causing the inflation.
Do you think we're going to have enough inflation in time for September 20th to have it impact the election?
Well, it's just been recently that Stats Canada said that inflation rose in the month of July higher than in almost a decade. So we are on track for high. If August stays the same as July, we're definitely on track for, unfortunately, higher prices.
So we're here in August. We are talking about inflation being an issue. You and I have been around a lot of campaigns, and they're unpredictable. And is there a possibility for something to arise in this campaign which will just completely throw everything else out the window?
Of course. Look at the last 18 months. Who would have thought 2 years ago, if we were sitting here, that we would have been locked down for 18 months? If we were having a conversation March 1st of 2020 and someone said, in 3 months, you guys are still going to be locked in your homes and the entire world would have been shut down, we would have said they were nuts. So anything can happen.
So anything can happen. And it's, as one famous British politician said, what bothers me is what I don't know about what's going to be going on out there and how the press. So as well, do you think that Canadians are interested in this election? They're just all going to wait until the last few days?
Canadians are never interested in having elections. So it's going to be up to the parties to identify their vote and then drag those people out to the polls.
Do you think that the Conservatives can use the fact that we don't need this election as a way to lambaste Trudeau?
I think they can try. I think that argument's pretty much done. It lasts for a few days and then it's over. Nobody ever wants an election.
Yes, but we've had some experience, particularly in the provinces. In Ontario, it happened almost with Bill Davis. It certainly happened with David Peterson. He didn't need to call. People said, you didn't need to call this. We're going to kick you out. So how do you foster that?
Listen, I guess we'll see. It's recently the Nova Scotia government had an election and an unnecessary election, and they were punished. There were 4 other previous elections during the pandemic, and they all came back with larger mandates.
God, politics is a tough business. Jenny Byrne, smart woman. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
3 minutes. So now we are in the middle of Justin's vanity election, and all over mainstream news, you're going to have the same news day after day after day. We are not going to have every show between now and September 20th on the election. We are going to have some very, very important analysis and some smart ideas and thoughts that you will not find anywhere else. Hence, PayPal, please. But I just want to lay it out for you that we will also be having some people in on this show who are not big names, who have something to say about the issues. Because when it comes down to it, elections are not about the people so much. It's about the issues and how it impacts you. Stay tuned. We're going to have some good ones.